So let's see if I can do a good enough job on recording the whole week. We have around, if everything comes through, we have around $4,000 to $4,500 worth of work this week. So today is Tuesday the 14th, and we have 4 vehicles for today, all of them which are at the shop. The first one is starting off with an ozone treatment, just an ozone treatment for $125. It's already dropped off. It's currently $820 right now. Then we have a maintenance detail here at the shop for $120. We have an engine cleaning for $80. And then for today and tomorrow, we have a correction and coating, which is $1,100. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, we have to finish up that correction and coating. And then we start a full interior cleaning, a 2-step correction, and decal removal, and that's gonna go on for 3 days, and that's gonna be around $2,200. And then we have as a mobile job, we have a full interior cleaning and wash and wax, and that's going to be around $450, and that's what we have as of now. And remember that tomorrow is the final day to enroll inside my online marketing course, SEO for Detailers. If you want a more consistent flow of qualified leads and sales into your business, then you can accomplish that by ranking your website on the first page of Google. It's how we've grown past $10,000 per month in our detailing business. So if you're interested in learning more, you can click the first link down in the video description below and check it out. Back to the video. So this is the odor treatment. Now before we actually did that, we did vacuum and wipe it down. There was no thorough adaptation. The customer did not opt out for that route. It's just literally the ozone treatment. And also I got no footage of the engine cleaning, but that literally took like 40 minutes and that was out. And then we continued the rest of the day with the Genesis. Okay, so right now we are on the wash process. Now we're gonna go with the rinseless wash just due to the fact that the car is not that dirty to begin with. Like even bringing it into the shop, there wasn't much debris at all. So even rinsing it, there's definitely nothing. So here, just to conserve water and to just not take up as much time, is we're gonna use the pump sprayer to kind of foam down the vehicle to break, because there's protection on here. So we're gonna use our APC diluted 10:1 to foam it down, and we're gonna scrub all the tight areas, the emblems, the plastic, and then we rinse everything down, and then we're gonna go straight into the O&R process. So typically we would rinse down the vehicle after we clay and then do the iron remover. Due to how not dirty it is, the wash process is very simple. We don't think there's gonna be much contaminants on here. Instead of rinsing it down, we're gonna go straight into the iron removal. After that, we're gonna rinse it and go into the clay process. If there's basically no contamination on the paints, we're gonna fly by the claying part, rinse it, begin the drying process, and then touch up all the final prep phase, and then moving into polishing. But so far, that's why it's moving very quickly, because it's going to be turned in tomorrow like around 1, a polish and a 6-year coating, but because like it's in pretty good standing already, so it's not going to take an immense amount of work. So this car is coming in for a wash and a mini interior detail. It comes in like once or every other week. It's literally just a wash, vacuuming the inside, wiping it down. It's very clean on the inside. It's pretty dirty on the outside, but it's still just a wash. So since they're gonna be working on the interior, so first of all, it's kind of backwards now because the Genesis is all prepped and ready to polish, and we were gonna start polishing, but then we had this customer come in, so now we had to switch the vehicles out. So now it's gonna get a bit dusty outside. It's sitting outside, pollen. It's gonna happen. Not pollen, but debris and such. So now once we finish this car, do the inside outside, we're gonna have to switch them again. Well, the customer's waiting. Once it's done, they'll leave. He'll leave, and then we'll have to kind of re-wipe. We'll need to make sure that the panel's wiped down. That way, there's no debris or anything on the surface before we start polishing. So this one should take probably like an hour and 15 minutes or so, because it's pretty standard. Like, it's big. The only thing about this vehicle is that it's big. Other than that, it's not that bad. So since the vehicle is not that bad, I pre-spray it with ONR from one of our pump sprayers, and then obviously you can see we're doing a rinseless wash method. That way, it doesn't really require like a full foam down, rinsing and all that. Like it didn't really require it. So as we're working on the inside, I'm literally already working on the exterior. Now this paint really does need a polish, like badly, because there's a lot of spotting and etching on the vehicle, and I see a lot of scratches, not just swirls, like actual scratches. So like, yeah, there's like a bunch of scratches right here. So maybe hopefully we can talk to the customer. You do that with the key? Yeah. So now the exterior and interior for the most part is complete. They just finished wrapping up the tires. Alex is doing the last minute touch-ups on the windows and glass. I'm just kind of going over and kind of wiping down what needs to be wiped down, whether we like, you know, a little bit of drips of water or maybe our sweat or our skin touch the panels. Other than that, then we gotta roll the Genesis back, pull this one out, put the Genesis in, and then get to working. But unfortunately, like you saw before, we have to get the water off the mat first. It is what it is. Hit it with the...
Yeah, I did it by hand.
By hand?
Yeah,
okay.
with the pad and just like that, because it was too
small.
Yeah, it wouldn't go through. So, but for sure, this is 1 inch.
That looks better.
Yeah, it does look way better.
It looks way better.
So, yeah.
So that's it. Okay, so now, as of right now, we have the roof is done, the hood is done, all right side is done, the back is done, this left front fender is done. All that's left is the 2 door panels, right?
Yes, sir.
And then, okay, so what we're gonna do is I'll probably finish these door panels tonight, but before I leave, and I'll panel wipe everything. That way tomorrow morning, it's straight to the ceramic coating and then touching up the details. All right, so I'm gonna end it right here. Hopefully you enjoyed me documenting this day. I really suck at this just because like once the work comes in and it's like, oh, let me get put, oh no, let me just work then. It happened, like I have so much footage where it's like a quarter of a day, half a day is filmed, and then it just gets so busy that I just can't continue recording. But now that I got Junior behind the camera, that does help quite a bit. So hopefully I can be more consistent with these like actual day in the life of videos, because I know a lot of people like those. So anyways, I'll end it right here. Check the video description box down below for the link to get more information on SEO for Detailers, my online marketing course that closes tomorrow. But that's, and a bunch of other links like my podcast, the Detailing Business Class podcast, the Ultimate Guide to Start Your Detailing Business, or my second YouTube channel, the Proper Care channel. All that will be linked down below. Let me know your thoughts on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. It's a little bigger too.
Well, yeah, maybe an hour. Maybe an hour.
7:30. Okay, we'll come in at 7:30 tomorrow. 7:30. All right, sounds good. Cut it.